पे तो मैंने अभी काम शुरू भी नहीं किया। You are my babe, my babe.
अरे यार, Rushi, please यार, not now. We are all already bored. अब तो अपनी भंगस चालू मत कर यार. Come on man, be serious.
Bored? No problem. Let's watch a movie.
No.
Let's get takeaway.
No.
Let's go out for a long walk.
No.
Let's video call Tata Dadi.
No.
Nana Nani.
No.
Video games.
No यार, ये सब करके हम बोर हो गए.
आइडिया, सॉलिड आइडिया. एक काम करते हैं, अपने ग्रुप के साथ जूम कॉल करते हैं, देखते हैं सबके घर पे खाने के लिए क्या क्या बनाया आज.
No, no, no.
बाप रे बाप, ये लोग तो सही में बहुत ज्यादा ऑफ लग रहे हैं. Have no fear, Rushi is here. चलो, एक काम करो, सब लोग तैयार हो जाओ.
I don't want to go to shopping center. I don't want to eat McDonald's.
और तुम शॉपिंग सेंटर का तो नाम भी मत लेना. ऊब गई हूँ मैं.
तैयार तो हो जाओ, तुम्हें टॉप सीक्रेट जगह ले जाऊंगा मैं. Come on. ओ मेरी बीवी तैयार हो जाओ. ओ मेरे बच्चों तैयार हो जाओ. जल्दी जल्दी तैयार हो जाओ. Come on in the car. Buckle up, buckle up. Seat belt, seat belt.
अरे अरे अरे, कितनी लेफ्ट में आ रही है गाड़ी. एक काम कर, तू फुटपाथ पे ही चला ले.
पापा, पापा.
ए, तुम लोग अभी चालू मत कर रहा हो मेरी बैक सीट ड्राइवर्स.
रुचि यार, पर ये तो बताओ क्या कर रहे हैं यार.
रुको तो सही, सब बताता हूँ.
Temple. I don't want to eat dosa.
अरे हम लोग डोसा नहीं खा रहे हैं और भगवान तो मेरे दिल के अंदर बैठे हैं.
रुचि again. Chandler Road. अंजलि के घर. रुचि, we cannot go to Anjali's house. I am so scared of a dog.
Kobe, are we going to see Kobe? Kobe, Kobe, Kobe.
Hey, no Kobe and no Kobe Manchurian.
Isaac Road. Chandler?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Chandler.
We are not gentlemen.
No, I am the gentleman. Chandler. Chandler is live and Natyadarpan का आज live show है.
What? Live? Are you really allowed to go in there?
सच्ची?
मुच्ची.
चल यार, I don't believe you.
चलो चलो जल्दी चलो, लेकिन याद रहे सोशल डिस्टेंस मेंटेन रखना. जब भी आप किसी के करीब हो तभी मास्क जरूर पहनना. ऐप से रजिस्टर करना और मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट अपने परफॉर्मर्स के लिए जोर से तालियां बजाना. Come on, let's go.
Mansi is a maths teacher who loves ghazals. Rushi runs a business supplying renewable energy solutions to households and businesses. 10-year-old Ira is a precocious reader. And 6-year-old Rena loves music and dance. So a big round of applause please for So before we begin, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land upon which we've gathered, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, and pay our collective respects to their elders, past, present, and future. Welcome. Welcome to Natyadarpan Theatre Academy's Katha program. How good is it to actually finally gather? It's been exactly 1 year since the lockdowns began. And as soon as the lockdowns began, in fact, I think a lot of you might know, we also got into the act, excuse the pun. Come on, lighten up, come on. we actually very quickly decided to go online. And you'll all remember the first lockdown in Melbourne began, I think, towards the end of March. By the end of May, we had our very first online stage show, online play that we staged. And we were beaten to it by 1 week. We might have been the first, certainly the first Hindi live online stage play. But a theatre troupe in Dubai beat us to it by 1 week. But that's still okay. You know, we were second, in history, second to a stage. Thank you. That's great. To have staged an online play. And then we followed it up. Natyadarpan Theatre Academy had 2 more shows that I think many of you again attended. And increasingly larger audiences. So it was, we certainly used the opportunity, as they say, never let a crisis go waste. However, having said all that, it's just a tremendous pleasure to finally be doing this in person. So we have a new definition now, right? In-person events and online events. So this is an in-person event. And one thing I'd like to just emphasize is that you'll see 13 acts today. They all got going about 2 months ago. The workshops were announced, and people basically went through how to write scripts, how to stage a performance, enunciation, action, where to stand, all those kind of things. But the most important thing is, as you'll see throughout the evening, I'm actually going to introduce each performer, just give you a one-line snippet about who they are. These are perfectly ordinary people doing extraordinary things. And I think that really is the essence of what Natyadarpan has really enabled for us. Mandar Vaidya, OAM, is a dear friend of mine, and I do remember some years ago when he got going with Hindi Theatre in Melbourne, that a very wise common friend said, ये जो अभी शुरू हुआ है, इसको बंद नहीं होना चाहिए, इसके पीछे लग जाओ, कुछ भी करो, करते रहो. So whatever has started should not stop. And no matter what contribution we can make, big or small, we should make. So it is certainly with that spirit that we've all sort of gathered around the nucleus of what has been started by Mandar, and really supported ably by the Deshpande family, Mukund Ashwini and now Polomi. In fact, last week we had Polomi standing here on stage giving feedback, unsolicited feedback, to all the performers, but it was great, so it truly warmed our hearts to see that next generation also coming through. And so many people now in Melbourne who've had this experience of going through a play. And trust me, as you'll see from the performances tonight, people have really put through their paces here. The quality of presentation has always been impeccable and always been quite surprising for what is essentially a community theatre. So with that out of the way, we will now get on with the acts, and I'd like to introduce the very first act, which is Rabia Shahid. Rabia is the founder of Flute on Canvas, a management consultancy that focuses on cultural transformation for organizational growth. Rabia is a trained architect with an MBA. Her performance is called The Brass Rule of Gift Exchange. It is adapted from a short story by Robert Fulham. And Rabia was telling me a most wonderful story that she actually was just reading a book written by this author some 2-3 months ago through the summer. And just this little passage, really touched her, and she thought, well, maybe I can stage a play, on a very brief play on this. So that's really how organic these things are. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please welcome Rabia Shahid.
Gifts, right? So, what would you like to get for Christmas? Anyone? One person in the audience?
PS5.
Wow! I should tell you a rule. Nah. It's not my rule. It came from a grumpy man at a Christmas party. No. It's not true. What counts is the thought, not the gift. It's just not true. I have collected so much gift wrap trash over the years from people who hurriedly bought a little plastic cheapie to give under the protective flag of good thoughts. It's not true. What counts is the gift, I tell you. There should be a rule, the brass rule of gift exchange. Oh, no! You stop it, you stupid! What do you say? Well, don't you think it's a harsh judgment? God, who it is started all this, caring enough to send the very best? Even the old Santa, when he is making his list, is checking it twice. And the angels came bringing good news, which was not about a half-price sale. But I do know what I want someone to give me for Christmas. Can anyone guess? No. Wind up mechanical toys that make noise and go round and round and round and do funny things. Old-fashioned ones I got as a child. That's what I want. Nobody believes me. It's what I want, I tell you. Well, okay, that's close, but not quite exactly yet. It's delight and simplicity, foolishness and fantasy and noise, angels and miracles and innocence and wonder and magic. That's close to what I want. It's really hard to talk about it. But I really want for Christmas is just this. I want to be 5 years old again for just 1 hour. I want to laugh a lot and cry a lot. I want to be picked up in someone's arms and carried up to bed for just one more time. I know what I want for Christmas. I want my childhood back. No one can give me my childhood back. I might be able to give it back to myself, at least the memory of it, if I try. I know it does not make sense. So when is Christmas all about sense? Anyway, it's about a child of long ago, far away, and the child of now in you and me. The child who is unrealistic, impractical, simple-minded, and terribly vulnerable to joy. The child who does not need or want or understand the gifts of socks or pot holders. The brass rule is true.
So ladies and gentlemen, that was Rabia Shahid. One more round of applause. Well done, Rabia. All right. The next act, by the way, the first 3 acts are actually in English. The next few acts will be in Hindi. The next act is by Ivan Chaudhary. And Ivan is an artist, an actor, a free thinker and dreamer who loves to cook. But above all, he is a father. And that actually happens to be the theme of his presentation. So you find that people have really dug deep. They've dug deep about, happenings in their life, for example, and really produced, works of some emotion. So his act is titled "A New Father's Feelings." It's a father's thoughts before the birth of his child. So, ladies and gentlemen, Ivan Chaudhary.
Where is the key? Where are my keys? Oh, I'm getting late. 3 important meetings today. Janu, have you seen my keys? Janu? Hey, Janu, what's wrong? Why are you so quiet? Everything okay with you? Is everything okay? Today is 29th of April 2012. It's a historic day for me in my marriage. Today is the last day for my wife and I am a couple. Tomorrow, everything changes. Tomorrow, we're going to be blessed with a little bundle of joy. I have a secret that I never can share with my wife. I never can do that. When she suspected, terrified what tomorrow will bring. Tomorrow is the first day of my little baby's life. What if something goes wrong? What if something happened to my baby? What if something happened to my wife? No. I can't say any of this out loud to her, especially when she's thinking about this every day for the last 9 months. I have to take things out of my mind. Hey, Janu, cholo, aajke amra baire jai. We can go out for lunch, we can watch a movie, we can go for shopping, and we can eat ice cream. Or picnic at the park, huh? Come on, Janu. Cholo. There's nothing more we can do to prepare for tomorrow. Everything is done. The room is painted, the furniture is built, hospital bag is packed. Your parents are coming into town tomorrow morning. Even their room is ready. You and me, one last time, one last day. Finally, she convinced. I take off from work. We went for lunch. We take a walk in the town with the Yara. It's a beautiful day. Perfect and peaceful. All of a sudden, hey, what's happening? Sit down here. What's happening? Okay, let's get you to the hospital. It's a day to argue, little too soon. Have I done a mistake suggesting her this date? Did I tire her too much? Have I harmed the baby? Oh, no, everything is going to be alright. Everything is in the hand of God now. He'll look after us. They sent me from Adi. Well, Janu is all by herself in the hospital. How can I supposed to be sleeping when all of these things happening? Huh? I'll come back to her. I'm trying to talk to the doctor and they not calming me down. C-section? A C-section? What? You told me everything is fine. Then why are we going to the operation theatre? I try to be brave. I try to be strong. I even hold her hand when she was screaming with pain. But I can't handle the sight of the surgery. Now take me to a different room. Here,
my wife is going through the worst pain imaginable. And I can't even be there, sit down with her and support her? What kind of husband I am? How can I be a good dad if I can't even handle this? It's a girl! It's a girl! Congratulate me, my friend! For I have had the biggest promotion of all, from a man to a father. I know the road ahead is hard, but I can promise you I'll be the best that I can possibly be. My little girl, she'll be growing smart, strong, and a beautiful lady. And I will be growing with her as a kind, supportive, and understanding mother. My family is full with my family, myself, and most precious gift of all, Zarmeen.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Ivan Chaudhary. And whoever did the cat call, do more of them, please. Lighten up, ladies and gentlemen. We need to support these people. They've put in a lot of effort. So, respond to what they're doing. Thank you. All right. Oh, you're going to enjoy this one. You're going to enjoy this one. The youngest member of the crew, all set to rock the stage. That was her line. When I asked her how to describe you, that was her line. That's confidence. So we welcome Anushka Pradhan, and she's going to present something about sibling struggles. Ladies and gentlemen, Anushka Pradhan.
Exams.
Good. I'll just tell you. The hardest part to solve is siblings.
Oh.
Siblings solve siblings. What a wonderful word. You see, I have an older sister, so I'm always getting bossed around and screamed at. I'm just an innocent child. I don't mean any harm. I'm also very kind. I don't like it when people scream at me. I said I don't like it. Okay, I admit it. I can get a tad out of control sometimes. Let's move on. About 20 times a day, all I hear is, Anushka, clean up your mess, pack away your stuff, get this, do that. Day after day, week after week, the struggles continue. What struggles, you may ask? Well, it's pretty obvious. replies, "Just wait, I'm washing my face." So I wait. Forever. So then I asked again, "Open the door." Oh, but guess how my dear, dear sister replies, "Have patience, I'm washing my face." How long does it take? All you need to do is put soap on and rinse it off. Not that hard. That just reminds me of my worst nightmare. Photo shoots. The horror. Oh, you must not know how this goes. Let me explain. By now, you must know how aggravating, or even a better word, bossy, my sister can be. So now, take the definition of those words, and what do you get?
Nice.
Kind. Yes, spot on. The correct answer is kindness. Well, that's a word I haven't heard in a while, am I right? The routine goes a little like this. I'm peacefully watching some TV, comfortably sitting on the couch, just to hear the words, "Oh, dear Anushka, would you please?" Yes, she said please. Come here. So, of course, I get up because I'm a kind sister, just to hear the words, "Take a picture of me." Not again. So, I reluctantly grab her phone and take some pictures. Ho, ho, ho. Here comes the replies. "What are these pictures? I look so ugly in them. Do it again." And then that process repeats again and again and again until she calls my mom. Why didn't she just do that in the first place? But it's not all that negative. Having a sibling does mean some benefits. Okay, now I don't like to admit this often, so you better keep it quiet. She always does my hair in such nice styles. Everyone always compliments me going, "Ooh, you look so nice." Another plus is, whenever she goes shopping or out with her friends, she always gets me some delicious food. Sometimes, it really is fun having a sibling. Anushka! I said sometimes. Bye!
What I most want to know is Anushka's sister here?
She is.
She is? Where is she? Take a bow, come on. Stand up and take a bow. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, Anushka Pradhan. That was wonderful. All right, moving along. We now have a number of very dramatic acts. So this one is Swati Dashputre, who is a healthcare worker and amateur theatre artist. What she's presenting is actually a little snippet based on a Hindi movie that a lot of you might have seen. It's called Good News, written by Jyoti Kapoor, Rishabh Sharma and Raj Mehta. And she has titled her act as Akla Chalore, and I'm sure you'll understand what that is as you see the play. Akla Chalore means, actually I won't say that, I'll leave it to you.
अरे यार मैंने कब कहा था मुझे बच्चा चाहिए। ये तो तुम और मेरी माँ पीछे पड़े थे, इसलिए मैंने हाँ कह दिया। मेरी लाइफ जैसी है वैसी एकदम परफेक्ट है। ये बच्चे की जिम्मेदारी लेकर मैं इसे खराब नहीं करना चाहता। अगर अबॉर्शन करना पॉसिबल नहीं है तो ठीक है ना, एडॉप्शन के लिए तो दे ही सकते हैं।
क्या कह रहे हो तुम वरुण? इतनी आसानी से कह दिया तुमने, इस बच्चे से तुम्हें कोई लगाव नहीं है। अब तुम्हें ये बच्चा चाहिए ही नहीं। और कहा भी कहा, जब मैं 6 महीने की प्रेग्नेंट हो चुकी हूं तब। अनबिलीवेबल। बच्चा नहीं चाहिए था तो तब कुछ क्यों नहीं कहा? जब हम आईवीएफ के लिए हॉस्पिटल के चक्कर काटते थे तब कुछ क्यों नहीं कहा? आज तो ये दूसरी बात हो गई। सही कहा, ये बच्चा एडॉप्शन के लिए दे भी दूं ना तो तुम्हें क्यों फर्क पड़ेगा? को ना बच्चे को कैरी करना कौन सी इतनी बड़ी बात है? बस थोड़ी सी तो तकलीफ है, छोटी मोटी प्रॉब्लम्स, फेस पे बॉयज, बॉडी पे रैशेस, हजारों इंजेक्शंस, बस। कभी भी हंसते या रोते हुए यूरिन निकल जाता है क्योंकि ब्लैडर बेबी के वेट की वजह से होल्ड नहीं कर पाता। फीवर, कोल्ड का कुछ भी हो जाए, मेडिसिन नहीं ले सकते। क्यों? क्योंकि बेबी पर असर पड़ेगा। पर इसमें कौन सी बड़ी बात है? सिर्फ कपड़े नहीं पहन सकते क्योंकि कुछ फिट नहीं होता। अपना फेवरेट खाना नहीं खा सकते क्योंकि अलाउड नहीं है। डिप्रेशन, मूड स्विंग्स, हार्मोनल चेंजेस, सब कुछ चुपचाप सहना पड़ता है ताकि बाकी सबका मूड खराब ना हो। बॉडी पूरी बॉडी सिस्टम सैक्रिफाइस कर लेती है माँ इन 9 महीनों में। डिलीवरी के वक्त जो पेन होता है ना वरुण, वो तो तुम इमेजिन भी नहीं कर सकते हो। लेकिन सब कुछ एक स्माइल के साथ सह लेते हैं हम, क्योंकि हमें मालूम है जब इस बच्चे को हम पहली बार देखेंगे ना तो इट विल ऑल बी वर्थ इट। पूरी प्रेगनेंसी में एक आदमी का क्या कंट्रीब्यूशन है? हाँ? शायद तुम्हें ये सब कुछ रियलाइज नहीं हुआ होगा क्योंकि तुम तो कभी साथ थे ही नहीं वरुण। तुम तो सिर्फ ये सोचने में बिजी थे कि कैसे इस बच्चे को दूर किया जाए, कैसे जिम्मेदारियों से भागा जाए। कैसी गुड न्यूज़ है वरुण। जब से ये न्यूज़ मिली है तब से कुछ गुड रहा ही नहीं हमारे बीच। You know what? मेरे और मेरे इस बच्चे की जिम्मेदारियों से मैं तुम्हें आजाद करती हूँ। यही चाहते हो ना तुम? इस बच्चे को संभालने के लिए मैं अकेली काफी हूँ।
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Swati Dashputre. So for those of you who don't know, Ekla Cholore was a song written by Rabindranath Tagore. And and in Bengali it means let's go alone, let's walk the path alone, which was kind of the giveaway, the punchline of the whole play. So anyway, next we have Gursharan Kaur, who is a school teacher, a singer, and a published author who lives by the motto of never say never. And her self-written play is about a mother who educates her son about healthy eating, and it's called Poha. Ladies and gentlemen, Gursharan Kaur.
जिद नहीं करते बेटा, एक बार करके तो देखो, बहुत मजा आएगा। और पापा बढ़िया बढ़िया गरम गरम पोहा तैयार है। पर तुमने पहाड़ी याद किए कि नहीं?
What happened? Cue to move on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was good Sharon Kaur. What a wonderful performance. All right, the next one is an act by Bhavishya Agarwal. And Bhavishya herself is a management professional on a mid-career break to focus on artistic passions like DIY projects, pottery, painting, and indeed theatre. She's living the life that we all want to live, I think. And her act is called Parchai. It's about a mother's realization, a woman's realization of having grown into a reflection of her own mother. So ladies and gentlemen, Bhavishya Agarwal.
परछाई? कौन सी परछाई? जब देखती हूँ खुद को आईने में, देखती हूँ तुम्हारी परछाई माँ। न जाने कब, न जाने कैसे बन गई मैं तुम्हारी परछाई। जब रिया इस नन्ही परी को हाथों में पहली बार, जाना तुमको थोड़ा और माँ। जब भी जागी रातों में इसे लिए हाथों में, तब एहसास हुआ तुम भी तो जागी होगी ना, न जाने कितनी रातों को मुझे लिए। ऐसे ही तो कहा करती थी ना तुम भी माँ। जब जब मैं लड़खड़ाई, तुमने भी तो दिया ना मुझे सहारा। कहा था लग जाएगी चोट, सुनती क्यों नहीं? डांट कर हमको, तुम भी तो रोई होगी ना माँ, ना जाने कितनी रातों को। मगर माँ का फर्ज तो तब भी निभाया ना माँ। जब देखो तो मुझे डांटती रहती हो, नहीं बोलूंगी तुमसे, रूठ कर तुमसे। ये ना समझी कि एक दिन
मेरी माँ की सबसे अच्छी सहेली होती है, मगर बेटी से तुम्हारी सहेली तो अब बनी हूं मैं। तुम्हारी हर बात को समझी हूं थोड़ा और। जब बनी हूं तुम्हारी परछाई, सब कुछ जो मैंने सीखा है तुम्हीं से तो सीखा है माँ। अब भी बहुत कुछ है सीखना मुझको। सोचती हूँ क्या मैं हूँ पूरी तरह तुम्हारी परछाई? अधूरी सही, पर हाँ मैं हूँ तुम्हारी परछाई। याद है माँ, बचपन में तुम्हारी ये चुन्नट लिए तुम्हारी तरह दिखने की मेरी वो कोशिश, आज वही कोशिश इसे करते हुए देखती हूँ तो सोचती हूँ कितनी अजीब बात है। कभी खुद को तुम में देखती हूँ तो कभी इसमें खुद को परछाई। हाँ, ये भी तो है मेरी परछाई। क्या एक दिन ये भी कहेगी, माँ मैं हूँ तुम्हारी परछाई।
Bhavishya Agarwal, ladies and gentlemen, it's about time. We're halfway through our program, and obviously the last few performances were very dramatic. The next couple of performances are actually focused on a rather unusual topic, entrepreneurship. We have first Chandler Theatre, and Chandler is a horse rider, a massage therapist with a second-degree black belt in martial arts. Watch out. And she believes in just doing it, so stay quiet, applaud, be well-mannered and well-behaved, all right? And the premise of the play is that is the struggles of a young woman after her father's untimely demise. So, ladies and gentlemen, Chandler Theatre.
छोटे छोटे सपने थे कुछ कर दिखाने के, पढ़ लिख कर इस छोटे से दुनिया से निकलकर खुले आसमान में पंख फैलाने के, और ऐसा कुछ हुआ नहीं, कुछ भी तो नहीं हुआ। आमदनी का सिर्फ एक ही जरिया है, मेरे पापा का रिक्शा। जी हाँ, मेरे पापा रिक्शा चलाते थे। रिक्शा चलाना मैंने उन्हीं से तो सीखा। कभी कभी मैं उनके साथ रिक्शा चलाती, कभी करती थी मैं उसकी सफाई, तो कभी करती थी उसकी मरम्मत। सारी खुशियां तो नहीं, पर जरूरत का हर साधन उसी रिक्शा से था। आज जब कोने में खड़े उस रिक्शा की तरफ देखा तो सोचा, हाँ, बस यही है एकमात्र मेरा साथी जो अब मेरा घर चलाने में मेरी मदद करेगा। और करती भी क्या, कुछ आता भी तो नहीं था। फिर क्या, एक दिन मीटर डाउन किया और रिक्शा चलाना शुरू। आज भी याद है मुझे वो पहला दिन जब मैं पहली बार रिक्शा लेकर चली थी। दुनिया वालों की तीखी नजरों ने मेरा सिर झुका दिया था। लोगों के ताने, अरे देखो देखो लड़की होके रिक्शा चलाती है, अरे इसका बाप क्या मरा, इसे तो आजादी मिल गई, कुछ और ही कर लेती, पर नहीं, इसे तो मर्दों से और जो करनी है। अब इन लोगों को कौन समझाता साहिब, क्या मेरा घर किसी मर्द को नहीं, मुझे ही चलाना था। दिल टूटता था, बहुत बुरा लगा। पर मेरे पापा कहा करते थे, हमेशा अपने दिल की सुननी चाहिए, दिल और दिमाग की लड़ाई में तो पढ़ना ही नहीं चाहिए। इसलिए मैं हमेशा अपने दिल की सुनती हूँ।
स्वागत, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you noticed. I mean, there's detailing and there's detailing. You know, every single thing that you're seeing here has been thought about. And I don't know if you noticed. I certainly sitting back there noticed it. When she was, when she finished riding her auto rickshaw, she shut it off, pulled out the key, and put it in her pocket. Well done, Chacha. Really well done. Was that you, Manda? Was that your idea? No, that was hers. Wonderful. All right. Our next act is by Karthik Srinivasan. Karthik is a journalist turned marketing professional with a passion for the arts, who lives by the saying, 365 days, 365 chances. Sounds like a cricket match, actually. 365 chances. I think we saw a few of those before. But 365 days, 365 chances. And Karthik is going to present a little act that's actually based on, again, a very familiar story for you. Mani Ratnam's film Guru. It's a rags to riches story of an ambitious entrepreneur and his struggles in rising above the establishment. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Karthik Srinivasan.
पब्लिक से क्या डरना? खड़ा हो सकता हूँ? क्या इसके लिए भी लाइसेंस चाहिए? आप लोग कहते हैं कि मैं कानून के खिलाफ हूं। 40 साल पहले एक और आदमी कानून के खिलाफ था। अरे बापू, मोहनदास करमचंद गांधी। सारा देश उनको आज बापू के नाम से जानता है। मैं कोई बापू नहीं हूं। मैं सिर्फ अपना धंधा जानता हूं, मेहनत जानता हूं, गरीबी भी जानता हूं। दो कमीज, एक बीवी और एक साली को लेकर आया था मैं बंबई। सोचा था कि यहाँ आकर बिजनेस करूंगा, लेकिन जब यहाँ पहुंचा तो पता चला कि धंधे करने के सारे दरवाजे तो बंद हैं। या तो वो लात मार के कूदते या जी हुजूरी करके। मैंने दोनों किया। किस बात से नाराज हैं आप? मेरी तरक्की से या मेरी तरक्की की तेजी से, या इस बात से कि एक अनपढ़ गवार आप सबसे आगे निकल गया? आप लोगों ने ये जो इल्जाम लगाया मुझ पर, ये कस्टम, इनकम टैक्स, एक्साइज, जब धंधा पहले शुरू किया था तो इन सब शब्दों का मतलब भी नहीं जानता था। कई बार गिराऊं, अब जाके सिखाऊं। पैसे बचाने के लिए मैं 20-20 किलोमीटर चलता था। अगर पैसे की कीमत क्या होती है ये मैं जानता हूं। अगर पैसा बन सकता था तो मैंने बनाया है। सिर्फ अपने लिए नहीं, अपने 30 लाख शेयर होल्डर के लिए भी। को ये गोल्फ खेलना नहीं आता, एक घंटे की रेस भी मैं नहीं खेलता, अपने धंधे का एकदम मजबूत खिलाड़ी हूं मैं। पॉलिएस्टर बनाना चाहता हूं, फाइबर, केमिकल, वो भी A1 क्वालिटी ना, सबसे सस्ते दाम में। ये इसीलिए माफी मांगू मैं आप लोगों से। बहुत कुछ हो गया है, लेकिन आप एक बात मुझसे नहीं छीन पाओगे, वो है मेरी हिम्मत, मेरी हिम्मत आम आदमी की हिम्मत है, सारे देश की हिम्मत है। आप लोग मिलके मुझे रोकना चाहते हैं ना? अरे कैसे रोकोगे? मैं अकेले नहीं हूं, मेरे साथ सारा देश बढ़ रहा है और देश को रोकने की ताकत ना आप में है ना ही आपके कानून में। आपके बंद किए हुए दरवाजे खुल रहे हैं, टांग अड़ा दी हमने और हमारी टांग बहुत मजबूत है। अरे इस देश की तरक्की में कौन सी इंक्वायरी बिठा गया? आप लोगों ने मुझे 5 मिनट का समय दिया, 4.5 मिनट का समय, 30 सेकंड प्रॉफिट, मुनाफा, यही होता है बिजनेस। अब आप इसके लिए भी मुझे सजा देना चाहते हैं तो दे दीजिए। गुरु का देसाई सजा से नहीं डरता।
Big round of applause, please. Karthik. All right. Our next act is by Sanya Bhandari. Sanya is in year 10, and she wants to present an act that depicts the harsh realities of a teenager's struggle with self-worth due to unrealistic beauty standards in society. It's something that she's written herself, and she's presenting it in a very unusual way, as you'll see. So, ladies and gentlemen, Sanya Bhandari, please welcome her.
अरे मेरी जान, मेरी सुंदरू मुंदरू, मेरी मटकी, अगर हम सबके पास एक जैसी चीजें होती तो यूनिकनेस कहां से आती है? अब देख, फॉर एग्जांपल, ये जो तेरी मोटी मोटी प्यारी प्यारी शाइनी शाइनी आईज है, ये तेरी ही है और किसी की नहीं है, समझी? एंड रिमेंबर, Outer beauty catches eyes, but inner beauty catches hearts. I guess you're right. But still, I don't know. कोई चप्पल मांगो। सुन, numerical सुन. Even though everyone's beautiful in their own way, inner beauty still matters the most. Inner beauty? What's inner beauty? Inner beauty वो होती है जो अंदर से आती है, एक फीलिंग, एक ऑरा जो सबके अंदर होता है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, सुन, याद है वो दिन जो हम कोच के बाहर खड़े थे और एक होमलेस बंदा था वहां पे? तेरे दिल में उसको लेके कितनी सिंपैथी आई, तूने उसको जाके खाना खिलाया और तुझे उसके बाद कितना अच्छा फील हुआ। उसे कहते हैं इनर ब्यूटी। कहीं Yes, you're right. Maybe I am beautiful from inside. चलो अब कर मैं कुछ तो बात पढ़ी। Well done. So audience, I have a question for all of you right now. Who do you think I am? The Masi or the names? Someone who's really beautiful or someone who isn't? You can't tell that because I'm wearing a mask right now. And so are all of you. You see this face that you have? You see this body that you have? It's all a part of the mask. So what I say is just take this mask off and let everyone see the beautiful you. How beautiful you are from inside. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Sanya Kundari. Big round of applause for her. A very unusual way of presenting, and I think done very, very well. We next have Anjali Lele. Anjali is a branch manager at the NAB, has been for the last 25 years, and has a passion for theatre, trekking, and travelling. Well, Anjali, no travelling for the last 12 months and possibly for the next 12 months either, but there you go. Theatre it is for now. Anjali is presenting an act called Weekend. And this is an abbreviated version of the famous actress Surekha Sikri's play, Weekend. In this case, edited by Sonali Desai, with original music by Mir Desai. So please welcome Anjali Lele.
वो मैं हूँ मुझे बुरा नहीं लगेगा, सचमुच बुरा नहीं लगेगा। इतने दिनों से मैं उसकी बच्ची को मिलने के लिए उत्सुक रही हूँ। वो अपनी बच्ची से मिलने आया है। दिन भर वो साथ में खेलेंगे और मैं उन्हें देखूंगी, और बस शाम होते ही हम लौट जाएंगे। कितनी तसल्ली है ना इन शब्दों में। खुद खाली होकर भी मेरी खाली जगहों को ढक देती है। वो यही आ रहा है, दूर से मैं इन्हें देख सकती हूँ। हवा पर उनकी आवाजें उठ रही है और यहाँ मेरा दिल बैठा जा रहा है। मैं बच्ची की तरफ देखती हूँ, मुस्कुराने की कोशिश करती हूँ। उसने बच्ची के कान में कुछ कहा, जैसे बेंच पे बैठी हुई औरत को वो जानता हो। वो कोई अजनबी नहीं, तो उससे डरने की कोई जरूरत नहीं। बच्ची मेरी तरफ देखती है। तनी हुई रस्सी थोड़ी तो ढीली थी, पर जहाँ पहचान होनी चाहिए थी वहाँ सिर्फ सरवटे थी। मैं जानती थी कि बच्ची की उम्र चाहे छोटी हो, पर उसकी भी कोई शर्तें थी, और उन शर्तों में वो उतनी ही आत्मनिर्भर और अकेली थी जितनी कि यहाँ मैं। हम दोनों एक ही मैदान में थे और हमें किसी लिहाज की जरूरत नहीं थी। वो दोनों साथ में खेल रहे हैं, भाग रहे हैं, दौड़ रहे हैं। उसने मुड़कर मुझसे पूछा कि तुम उड़ तो नहीं रही? मैंने कहा नहीं, मैं नहीं उड़ रही, मैं मजे में हूँ, सचमुच मजे में हूँ। उसने एक आइसक्रीम खरीदी है, एक बच्ची के लिए और एक मेरे लिए। ऐसे लगा कि कुछ क्षणों के लिए हमने अपनी दूरी पार की। लगता है वो मेरी साथन है। तुम यहीं पे बैठना, मैं उसे छोड़ के आता हूँ, उसने मुझसे कहा। मैंने बच्ची की तरफ देखा। वो अपने पिता के पीछे खड़ी थी, सहमी हुई थी। मैंने उसका चेहरा ध्यान से देखा, मानो पहली बार देख रही हूँ। छोटा सा गोल चेहरा, हल्का सा गीला, दो होठ अर्ध खुले, डिबिया से खुले, लेकिन उसकी आंखें बहुत बड़ी थी और चौकन्नी। किनारे से देखा तो बिल्कुल अपने बाप जैसी, बेहद। कुछ सालों बाद जब अपनी बच्ची बड़ी हो जाएगी और इस दोपहर के बारे में सोचेगी तो सोचेगी कि बाहर उसके पिता के साथ एक औरत आई थी। दिन भर यहाँ बेंच पे बैठी रही, लेकिन वो वापस कभी नहीं आई, कभी नहीं। लेकिन हमने आइसक्रीम जरूर साथ में खाई थी। कितनी अजीब बात है ना, बड़े होकर भी हमें छोटी छोटी बातें याद आती है। बचपन की कुछ बातें हम भूल ही नहीं सकते, जैसे धूप में सेकती हुई, चमकती हुई मूंगफली के छिलके, और कभी साथ में खाई हुई एक आइसक्रीम।
That was Anjali Lele presenting Weekend. All right, I don't think you can guess what's coming next. We have Tane Ahmed, and his act is appropriately titled A Very Bad Start to the Day. Tane is another teenager, also in year 10, just like Sanya was. and has only been doing theatre drama for the last 2 months. So I'm sure you will enjoy this. Please indulge in it. We have Tanay Hammer. Please welcome him. I think that deserves a much bigger applause. That's better. And I think, Mandar, I'm quite sure that was the first mime act that Natyadarpan must have staged, yes? Wow. Well done. He actually conceptualized it himself, and obviously, did a lot of preparation. So, hats off to him. A real comic talent there. All right, we're down to our last act. Our last act this evening, a fairly dramatic act, I have to tell you, being presented by Komal Sanghani, and it's quite appropriately titled "Main Kaun?" Who am I? I won't say anything else beyond that because you have to guess actually. It's a stream of consciousness of a fairly abstract, somewhat disturbing, somewhat familiar entity, and that's all I'm going to say. Komal is a data quality analyst who is passionate about performing arts and metaphysics. A perfectly imperfect soul on a daily journey of self-discovery, and you're going to have to discover who she is today. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Komal Sanghani.
सुनो, ता थैया थक गई हूँ। वक्त की कैद में भागे, दौड़े, बंधे, कुछ देर ही सही ये पल मिले तो तुम्हें, रुककर सांस लेने के, सोचने के, अरे आत्मनिरीक्षण करने के लिए। आखिर जीवन का अर्थ क्या है? क्या पाना चाहते हो तुम सब? वह क्या है जो बहुमूल्य है कि स्मृति तृष्णा के पीछे भाग रहे हो सब? सोचो, सोचो तो बहुत कुछ है, नहीं तो कुछ भी नहीं। और हाँ, नसीहत नर्म लहजे में ही अच्छी लगती है। वो क्या है? दस्तक का मकसद दरवाजा खुलवाना होता है, तोड़ना नहीं। अब पूछूं मैं कौन? तुम्हारी करुणा।
That was a powerhouse performance by Komal Sanghani and deserves one more round of applause. Thank you. And I think the most remarkable thing about that act was that it was written entirely between Komal, Gursharan Kaur, whom you saw before, and Mandar Vaidya. So all that poetry, all that whole concept was actually written by the Natyadarpan crew. I think that deserves another applause as well. All right, so thank you again. Thank you for your attention. We have maybe another 5-10 minutes that I would like to have you remain seated. We have a couple of sponsors, and obviously with $5 tickets per head times maybe 150 of you, $750 doesn't quite pay for the hall. So we'd like to thank the sponsors.
Thank you for joining us today. We have a group of volunteers who are... Hi everyone, thank you for joining us today.
Just pause there.
We have a group of volunteers who are going to go through a small exercise. I'm going to ask them a few questions.
Perhaps just pause it, yeah, thank you. So first we have Right Horizons, and Right Horizons are a financial planning firm. And we have Ravi Sharma, who is here in the audience. I think, Ravi, you're here. Thank you again. Thank you for your sponsorship. And a brief message from Right Horizons. Thank you. Of course, it has to be done theatrically.
Hi everyone, thank you for joining us today. We have a group of volunteers who are going to go through a small exercise. I'm going to ask them a few questions. If their answer is a yes, they will step forward. And if it's a no, they will take a step back. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Do you know how to cook a proper meal?
Yep.
Do you read financial articles with interest? Do you prepare a shopping list before going to the supermarket? Did you negotiate your electricity and gas rates? Do you know your credit card's due date and amount? Are you investing enough or just letting your money sit idle in the bank? Have you ever been over budget? Do you know your current mortgage rate and when the term is likely to end? Do you know what can hurt your credit rating? Do you separate your wants and needs and say no to yourself? Do you know your super balance and the assets where it is invested? Are you saving enough for emergencies, for example, medical treatments, housing, and countering the high cost of living? Do you know your income tax rate? Do you know exactly what your assets and liabilities are? Do you know what will be your earning when you are 65 years of age?
Tellingly,
Hi everyone, thank you for...
good. I was going to say, tellingly, the millennials are right here and the banker is right there. just observing. Sorry, kids. Future's bleak.
Thank you all for the reality check. I personally relate to this situation. In the beginning, the questions were general and everybody was going with the flow, going forward and backward. But after the few questions, the stark difference came out clearly. We all think we are doing okay, but there are important things that we don't pay attention to. Who doesn't want to be in the front of the line and take control over your own finances, your own account, your own investments, and your own super? Give it a thought. You don't have to wait for a twist in your destiny to start taking control of your finances. Let your money work for you. Please call Ravi for an obligation-free first meeting on 0449 570 907. I repeat, 0449 570 907. Thank you.
Thank you, cast and crew. Yes, we may. Just go on the sidelines, and we've got one more advertisement to play, and then we'll bring you back on stage. Thank you. So we'd like to thank the second sponsor of this evening, Yatra, bringing virtual online live journeys, a very interesting new concept. Please just bear with us. There's a 2-minute video to play, and I can assure you it's quite engaging, so worth the while. So I'll just give you a 1-minute elevator pitch. Yatra is actually something that myself and some of my co-founders conceptualized last year in response to the lockdowns. Thank you. And it's actually virtual journeys to sacred places. So we have a couple of offerings. We have Mystical Ganga, where it's a 90-minute journey. You can be in your own home. You can be sitting, watching your TV, watching it on your TV, on Zoom. We have people stationed from Gangotri, Badrinath, Kedarnath, Yamunotri, Devprayag, and so on. And they each give you 10 minutes, 15-minute snippets live from where they are, with brilliant classical music in the background. It's a very immersive and quite stunning experience. We have a Buddhist circuit one, which is actually proving to be quite popular with Japanese audiences. And our latest offering we're hoping to launch today. Oh, yes, that sounded good. I might get double the value of my sponsorship. Can you play that, Manoj? Oh, it's just the audio. Never mind. Yeah. Turn it off. So the offering that we wanted to launch tonight is an offering of being able to have a Vedic ceremony being conducted, obviously live again, by the banks of the Ganga in Haridwar. We have the Kumbh Mela happening there right now. So you can actually arrange for that. You can have a 45-minute ceremony with a Purohit, and you can invite your whole family. I've done it myself. It was a wonderful immersive experience. So vyatra.online is the website. Please go and check it out. Thank you very much. That was a message from the sponsor. All right, let's bring it back to tonight. Let's bring it back to tonight's play, and the cast and crew who were responsible for putting up what you saw. So what I'd like to do is, because these things can be a little bit chaotic, so I'm just going to ask the cast as well as the crew to just, if you're, to assemble here on stage, and if you're sitting in the audience, maybe use the side exit to join us. So just all the cast and crew, could you please come out on stage, and you can hold your applause. You can hold your, actually applaud. Why not applaud right now? Yeah. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to very quickly, we've got 30 people, but it doesn't look like 30 people, but we should have about 30 people here. And I'm just going to ask like batches of 5 to step up. As they step up, please applaud them. They'll step back, the next 5 and so on. You've done this before, you got this. Okay. All right. So starting with sound, Manoj Ringe. Lights, Rohit Rajokar. Makeup, Soumya Vaidya, Kasturi Jadhav and Isha Iyer. Sitting in the audience, all right? Too shy to come on stage. Yeah, no wonder you backstage activities. All right, Prashant Jadhav, Prashant, are you here? This is going to be and Mansi Vaidya, Ravi Sharma, Mukund and Ashwini Deshpande who will I'm really blowing this. Okay, production support. I know one of you is there. Anjali Lele. Anjali obviously was also presented her act, so big round of applause for her. In production support, we also have Polomi. Where's Polomi? Polomi Deshpande. Prajakta Kale. And Vivek Pandey. Is Vivek here? I don't think so. All right. For videography, we had Samin Hate and Shailesh Valinde. For the sets, Dinesh Pawar. For the set, Dinesh Pawar. Photography, Harish Menon. And we have some volunteers. I think all these backstage people are shy. Nobody's come on stage yet. The concept is not working. Shailesh Chaubal, Nachiket Dekhane, Namrata Sharma and Vipin Gendhar who were volunteers. Okay. All right, well, that didn't work, but so I'm going to just do it from this mob here. Okay, in order of tonight's performances. Shah family, step up. Excellent. Rabia, Ivan, Anushka, step up. Well done. Take it out, Anushka. Swati, Gulsharan and Bhavisha, step up. Take it out. Well done. Chanchal, Karthik and Sanya. Well done. And the last, Anjali, Tanay and Komal. Step up, please. I'm sorry, I think I missed you back there. You were last minute. Nachiket. I called you out, thank you. Excellent. And I'd like to now invite my dear friend, Mandar Vaidya, OAM. Mandar has been obviously the director of these performances, the mentor of these performers. So please a very big round of applause to welcome Mandar.
Thank you very much. So firstly, I would like to thank the absolutely amazing Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Saurabh Mishra. Thank you to all the volunteers, the backstage crew who work tirelessly, who are the unsung heroes. I think Seema, we missed your name, so thank you Seema as well. Thanks to all the participants, but before that I will thank the family members of these participants. Because I have to tell you, from Monday to Friday, every evening for the last 4 weeks on weeknights, and plus Saturdays, Sundays, almost half a day each day, they were rehearsing. So obviously, you know, the other better half would have to do more better work in the house. So that calls for a big round of applause. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Well done, absolutely well done. We started off as an online Zoom workshop. This was approximately 2 months ago. It was supposed to run for 6 weeks. Somewhere around the 5th week, we thought we should go on stage. And we decided to come on stage. And from then on, most of the scripts are written in-house or have been adapted by them. So that's a great achievement. Because to write or to adapt 13 scripts and no script for you, Tanay, was itself a great feat. So well done on that aspect as well. But everybody has bloomed, learning the very basics of theatre, how to project your voice, how to stand on a stage. It takes a lot of guts to stand here. Especially the time is very difficult. And for that reason, I need to thank none other than you all, which is the audience members. Please, big round of applause for the audience members. We've been there, we've done that. We saw 2020, we could not perform on stage. We did 3 shows on Zoom, which were a huge success as well, but we always wanted to come back. And because of COVID, because of the social distance seating, the foyer arrangements, everything was a big, big challenge. But there is a huge team of cast and crew working to make it possible. So together we have done it. I'll please request, I'm very touched right now. I'm very grateful to the Almighty that we are here again. I would request all of you, I can assure you this is not religious, but if some of you have witnessed us doing the deep Om before we started the show, I would request all of you to please join the crew and the cast in reciting Om, in thanking the Almighty, thanking heavens for what we have been able to achieve, and also to request the Almighty that we will do more and more of this in future. So let us start. Let us put our hands together for a deep Om. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. I will also request you to please go onto your Facebook and please like Natyadarpan's page, and also go on to like Right Horizons Melbourne and Virtual Yatra, V Yatra. So please like all these pages. Once again, thank you. Absolutely amazing, beautiful cast and crew. You have made it possible. We have performed. Thank you very much, and thank you once again to all the audience members. I will not say goodbye, I will say welcome back, and let us see you very soon here on this same stage. Thank you. Shubharatri.
I would like to thank Katha for his hard work and his dedication and helping us throughout the journey. It's all okay. Thanks, Katha. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
drop out, that it's going to be on Zoom. I'm sick of Zoom. So he finally called me, no, we are going live. It's like, I'm coming. I'm joining.
And that's a good sign you don't need a microphone anymore.
And I just remind you to please, whoever has ordered, pre-book their food, please only those members proceed to the kitchen. The rest of the members, if you can please use the exits. Because of the social distancing complications, we are not using the foyer today. But once again, thank you so much. Thank you again.